This is an extraordinary story of a global technology company with its roots in the far north. In 1910, the capital of Finland, Helsinki, has little more than 100,000 inhabitants. Many of the city's streets are unpaved, and only a few of the buildings have electricity. The growing middle class wants a better life, and this creates business opportunities for new companies, such as the machine shop called KONE, founded in 1910. In 1918, shortly after Finland gains its independence from Russia, KONE delivers the first Finnish elevators to buildings in Helsinki. Migration from the countryside to the city accelerates. Helsinki grows and prospers. Its citizens want elevators and other modern comforts in their homes. KONE becomes the elevator industry's market leader in Finland. In 1924, Harald Herlin buys KONE and converts a former margarine factory to elevator production. In 1932, his son, Heikki Herlin, takes over as president of KONE and adds cranes and electric hoists to the company's product range. After Finland is attacked by the Soviet Union in 1939, KONE's production equipment is moved to underground shelters, and workers turn to making munitions for Finland's national defense. The end of the war, in 1944, leaves Finland with heavy war reparations due to the Soviet Union. KONE, which lost many workers in the war, gears up to manufacture larger and more technically demanding equipment than ever before. But instead of weakening the company, these heavy burdens end up strengthening it.
The rebuilding of Finland was also a very important phase for KONE when the population of Finland wanted to start a new life after the difficult war years.
KONE maintains its dominant position in Finland with quality products and production, but the market is too small to sustain growth. Exports become increasingly important. Consolidation of the elevator industry poses a serious threat. One of the large international companies, such as America's Otis and Westinghouse or Switzerland's Schindler, could try to undercut KONE in its home market and force the Herlins to sell the company. Pekka Herlin, the third-generation president of KONE, concludes that the best way to defend the company is to attack. He invests heavily in a new elevator factory 50 miles north of Helsinki. He also takes the company public with a successful stock offering in 1967. The following year, he makes an astonishing acquisition of the elevator business of Sweden's Asia, the market leader in all of Scandinavia and much larger than KONE. KONE's march toward globalization has begun.
The first thing that KONE did after purchasing ASEA was to break all those contracts that they could and took all the production into the Hyvinkää factory, which was set up for it. But all of a sudden, KONE had gone from producing 1,200 units a year to 2,700, 2,800 units a year in a very modern, well-designed production system.
During the 1970s and 80s, KONE grows through acquisition after acquisition and becomes one of the largest and most successful elevator companies in the world. But by the 1990s, KONE is in need of renewal. A team of engineers is working on a revolutionary concept, one that will set a new standard for the entire industry. In 1996, KONE launches the world's first commercially competitive machine room-free elevator. The KONE Monospace, called by many the breakthrough of the century, sets new standards for energy efficiency, elevator performance, cost and time savings, and environmental friendliness. Monospace and the other solutions based on KONE's EcoDisc technology will soon make KONE the fastest growing major elevator company in the world.
We are of course extremely proud of our clever engineers who figured out 10-15 years ago that the machine room is we don't need the machine room anymore in the industry. The machine room as elevator has really changed the elevator industry, and that has certainly given a lot to our customers. The energy efficiency is there, but also the space efficiency is totally on a different level than where it was, let's say, 15 years ago.
In 1998, KONE opens a state-of-the-art elevator and escalator production facility in Kunshan, China. KONE's focus shifts towards the world's fastest-growing markets, China and India. In 2003, Antti Herlin is the fourth-generation member of his family to become chairman of KONE's board of directors. 2 years later, he hires Nokia's executive vice president, Matti Alahuta, to serve as CEO. The company's challenge is to develop its elevator and escalator business in an increasingly competitive global market.
We have to sell competitive products, and we have to know what our customers really want. And our customers do want energy efficiency.
Minimizing energy consumption is an increasingly important competitive factor. Another is visual design. Our objective is to develop designs that fit with different environments and cultures.
We have taken design as a very important part of our product today, and this probably also differentiates us a bit from some of the competitors.
Our expanded product portfolio gives us a much wider accessible market. This is the case, for example, both in China and in the United States. In China, we have also set up continuously new branches, especially in the inner parts of the country, in order to get a better geographical coverage as well. All of this has made it possible for us to continuously increase market share. The fact that we are both a listed company and a family company is a strength for us. For me, as a CEO, it is positive that I have a boss who is very committed to the company and knows it well. The number of people living in urban areas will continue to grow fast. Because of environmental reasons, cities will increasingly grow upwards. All of this will give a lot of opportunities to KONE, and our objective is to be able to deliver the best people flow experience. This means that we have to learn to understand customers' and users' needs all the time better.
After 100 years of elevator and escalator production and service, KONE is still a fast-growing company. As one of the 4 leading global companies in its field, with operations in over 50 countries, KONE has prepared itself to meet the challenges of a world where the pace of urbanization is placing increasing demands on our environment, and facilitating people flow is more important than ever before.